Hello, in this video we will talk about the keyword auto-increment. When a primary key column has this property, values do not need to be entered manually. They will be incremented automatically. Suppose we have our student table in which we are going to insert 500 entries. For us, all we care about the unique identifier of the students is that it must be unique. Being the primary key, SQL will not allow duplicate items. We should not bother to enter each time a unique ID that does not already exist in our table. That's why we have the keyword auto-increment. This must be specified immediately after the declaration of our primary keys. We will write create table student, in which we will specify the primary key ID, and we will also write auto-increment. In this way, when we enter students in our table, we will not have to specify the ID every time, and we will not have to make sure that it is unique before the query is executed. We will simply have an insert in which we will specify the name, the email, and the description. Let's test this in Workbench. We will create our own table. Create table student, and our student will have the following columns. An ID int primary key, a student name of type varchar of 20 positions, and a student email also of type varchar of 50 positions. The ID will also be auto-incremented, so we will write auto-increment. We will run the query. And let's write a select all from student. We can see that for now we do not have any entries. The way we entered all our data so far, we also had to specify the ID. Now there will be no need. So we will write directly insert into student. And inside the parentheses, we will have to specify the columns we want to enter. We only want to enter the student name and the student email. Next, I will write values, and here I will have to provide two texts, a name and an email. Tudor@gmail.com. I will run this query, and let's also insert 5 more persons. Tudor 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also, let's modify the emails. We will run all our queries, and if I run again select all from student, we can see that I actually had some problems here, because here I misspelled email. So let's drop our table. Drop table student. I will run this query again, only this time I will write s_email. So I will create my table again. I can see that I have nothing inside it, so I will enter a student. Even though I didn't specify the ID, I can see that the entry I just entered has ID 1. If I will run all the other queries, now if I select everything from student, I can see that each student has the ID auto-incremented. This way, we will never have a duplicate item and all the entries will have a self-generated ID. Let's say I want to insert 2 entries with the name Tudor and the email tudor@gmail.com. I can run this query 10 times if I want to. Every time, a new student will be inserted with a unique identifier. Each one of these rows will be a unique entry.